Magandang araw, magandang gabi, magandang umaga at sa amang sulok makapunta na naman ang aking video. Ito lang naman ang aking recipe for the day. Porkloin steak in broccoli. Diba bongga? With cucumber. Samahan niyo ako at maraming salamat sa panunood dyan. The best meal na naman ngayong araw na to, mga kakadwa. I'm here again, it's your Manang Babsat, and our recipe for the day is, here it is, our very own pork loin steak with broccoli and cucumber added with our, what you call this, yellow tomato, but become orange already ang color. So, that's it. Looks craving, right? So if you want to have a good meal, a pork meal for the day, you want to try this idea of Babsat also. And so join me, guys, and let's help me to cook, and then watch my video on how do I do it, and then hope so you would try it also. So let's do it. So here it is. I have here the ingredients. Of course, as you can see, it's very familiar to the eyes. Tomatoes, cucumber, mince, spring onions, and of course, I have here the pork loin to be steak. Yeah, carrots, of course, and have condiments also, as you can see, spices, something like that. We'll do it later. And then here it is, the broccoli. And of course, as you can see, I sliced the onions. It's a very easy way, right? Look at me, ingredients. It's all in the market. It's all in the kitchen, right? So, as usual, as always, we have to chop mince, either mince or whatever you want to prefer to do it. And your ginger and your garlic. That's it. That couples, right? So we have to mince thoroughly to be add on the way we mix on the pork loin, of course. So chop, 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 chop. And of course, as always, these are small tomatoes. It's very fresh and very tasty one. When I bought this, it was yellow, and now it became something like orange in color, right? Not so much red. So here it is, the cucumber. So haba-haba na naman ang cucumber natin. We'll see what we can do to use this kind of idea of adding a meal, the cucumber way. And here it is, the pork loin before cooking or marinating, something like that. Put the seasoning in it. We have to slice a little bit so that it will be absorb whatever we do later, the seasoning, right? So it's something like absorption to taste of the pork loin. Here it is. I have here a rice, to water rice. I wash already my rice there. You can see we can use this. It was an idea that is so good and so tasty. You know, the soup will be very tasty. We can use this later so that we have a sabaw. What do you call that, right? So here's the mixture of the. We want to marinate a little bit the pork loin. So we have here ginger and garlic and some flour in it, sesame oil in it, and we have here black pepper, prefer, or either white pepper can do, a little bit only, so not too much is spicy. So we have to mix all together. And of course, we have here the sweet sauces or light sauces can do. You can use it, maybe depends on you. 2 tablespoons can do. So not so much salt in it. You know, it's just add to taste of the pork loin. And then maybe let it stay there for maybe 30 minutes, something like that. Overnight can do maybe better for you, so that more tastier. Ayan siya. So that's it. We have to spread it all cover on the pork. Ayan siya. As you can see, guys, to all of you out there, you should try this idea. Alam nyo, swak na swak sa panlasang babsat. Alright, so after that, nailagay ko lahat all over it, the one I mixture, the seasoning, whatever. I have here the idea of making or using the honey, my love. So that's it. So we will use honey, any kind of honey can do. So I have here honey, and then I put a little bit in lean, only, not too much, instead of sugar. Let's make it honey, my love, right? So you just spread it on the pork. There you go. And then let it stay there for a while, as I've told you a while ago. Ayan siya. Spread. So maybe if you want to add more, you can do, but for me it's just a little bit only. As I've told you a while ago, it's just a sugar to taste for sweetness overload. Ayan siya. So that's it. So let's stay there, and then after that we use the casserole. This one, we have to boil the water rice, the one I told you that I get it right. This will be tasty, and you know the fragrance, that's the use of this. Ayan, so while boiling, we have here the cucumber. We slice it. Ayan, slice natin siya ng pahaba, something like that, just to add in our meal, something like that. You'll see later what would I use of this cucumber. It's just added to taste in our meal, in our recipe, right? Cucumber, as you know, is very good in our health, and it's watery. Ayan, maganda siya sa ating energy boosting, lalo na ngayon mainit. So we have here the pan. Of course, oil as always, pampadulas. Ayan, let it hot. The pan should be hot, and then you put it there. So here we go. As I'm cooking, the water boils, the rice water, I put the broccoli to boil. Be aware of this. You should have to look at that, because 2 minutes only ang cooking ng broccoli. And here it is. The pan already is hot with the oil. We put the porkloin steak. Ayan siya. May steak na siya mamaya. Actually, kasi porkloin kasi siya. Ayan. And after that, so it was already marinated. So I just stay there for 30 minutes, guys, kasi it should be overnight. Can do much better, more tastier, guys. Ayan siya. So as I've told you always, bantayan ang pagluluto like that. You see, 2 minutes is enough. And then the water there, just little water. We can use that again as our sabaw soup, maybe. So here it is, low fire as can do. You can see it. Hindi siya sunog, hindi siya masunog. Yan ang technique kung paano pagluluto. So luto na siya. So may natira siyang mga garlic and ginger na hindi pa masyadong sunog. Just little only, and the oil, of course, the excess oil. We can use that for frying, for the fragrance, aroma, nandun pa siya. So we add all the tomatoes, the carrots, mix all together, and of course we will add the broccoli, of course. That's it. So we have the broccoli. Ayan. Alam nyo kung bakit separate ang broccoli to cook, so that it will not be overcooked. So ito kasi quick cooking lang siya, mga kakadwa. After that, alam nyo ba na yung maliit na natira na sabaw, of course the soup in it, of course before that we have to add a little bit of salt. Ayan, nag-salt na si Bobs, at para naman may taste ng konti, per konti lang, magkadwa, konti lang, may ang maraming salty ang food. Ayan, after that, ayan na, kunin na natin yung natirang sabaw. Ayan, alam niyo ba to? Mabango ito. Very aromacious. Ayan, so, syempre yan, magbuboil na siya yan ng mga a minute. In a minute, kunin nyo na itong niluluto nyo. Tandaan nyo, guys, parang sasabi, bantayan ang pagluluto. So, tender, loving, care. Ayan, para alam nyo, crunchy, tenderize ang ating broccoli, as to our carrots also, and of course to our tomatoes. Not so much blanch lang siya, pagkigtot, mga kakadwa. So And maraming salamat sa mga onions dyan. And of course, I have here a quick frying of our onions. Limutan ko yung nilagay. Yung onions na slice. So, added top over with the pork loin. So, ayan ang ating pork loin steak. Wahoo! Ayan ang aking ginawa. Ayan, so, added with the medyo mali kasi ang ating parato, hindi ko nakuha yung mas malaki. Ayan ang ating sabaw, di ba bongga? Alam nyo ba ang sarap-sarap nito? I-try nyo guys, I'm sure masasarapan kayo sa gagawin nyong ito. Ayan, sabaw, pero wag masyadong luto ha. And then here it is, you have here the cucumber, and the broccoli. Ayan, di ba? Ang sarap-sarap. Yung soup talaga ang nagpasarap dito. Ang sarap talaga, guys. Sabi ko sa inyo. Kahit walang masyadong condiments siya. At yan, ang ating kabuuan ng aking recipe. The whole recipe is. So, let's taste, mga kakagawa. Ayan, guys, oh. Di ba? Ayan, so, ayan, oh. Very soft, di ba? Lutong-luto siya, guys. Ayan. With the tomato in it. Ayan. Para masarap. Sabay-sabay sila. And then, with the broccoli. Ayan yung broccoli niya. Ayan na siya. Napudok na doon ng ating ano. Sayang niya at may lagay ang ating pipino. Ayan siya. Tignan natin. Guys, ang sarap. Maganda pag sabay-sabay niyong kainin pag minsanan nyo. Ang sarap, mga kalo. Ang sarap talaga. I'm sure. Kayahin nyo, guys. Siyempre, ihalo nyo para ano siya. Ayan, paghaluin nyo para masarap yung lasa niya. Siyempre lang na pag may sausawan tayong sili. Talaga ako si Bobsat mamaya. Ano? Ayan, ito ang ating chili sauce. Ayan. Sausaw natin. Kasama yung ating ofthis. So, i-slice muna tayo. Ayan. So, ayan. Ayan siya. Kuha tayo ng ating ayan. Kuha tayo ng ating ayan siya. Ayan. So, ganun lang natin siya. Hindi pwedeng magkakasama eh. Gusto ko sana magkakasama sila. Nakainin ko. Ayan. Magkasama na pala. Perfect. Try nyo guys. I'm sure. Magugustuhan. And you'll love it. And of course, ang sabaw. Ito pa lang. Nakimas. Very good. Try nyo guys. Try nyo. Bye-bye.